Hello, I'm Foibles and welcome to We Are Going to Destroy France. No, I mean Pampered Pope campaign in Europa Universalis 4. Although we are going to destroy France and liberate lots of provinces from under their control. And to that I can only say Vive la liberté or something like that, right? Right. Naples wants out. I don't think Naples can get out yet. We are not ready to let them out. Salentejo, we have one, and good. That's good. It means we can send our infantry back up here. Right. It should come up there soon enough. So let's see. What are our French friends doing? They are just walking around. Are you going to attack? Actually, I think we should go on speed 3 just in case something big happens and we want to be a part of some siege or... I mean some battle or something like that. Like here, for example, they are trying to go into Bourbon, I think. Yes, they are. Hopefully we can reinforce them in time. And we have one Lyonnaise. That's good. Yes, awesome. And let's actually send all of these to Champagne, the place where the champagne is made. The bubbly is being made. You know, would you like a glass of bubbly? Oh yes, please. We'll take all of your bubbly, France. And very soon it will be holy bubbly when we get this province, and you get nothing. You don't get any bubbly then. That's right. That's our plan. That's the goal. It would seem like Ile-de-France is being sieged. We are going to dissect you, I swear. We are going to do nasty things to you, France. That's how it's going to play out. I guess we can sit here and siege this down. I mean, we don't really have to hurry anywhere. Although I guess it would be kind of good to get Ile-de-France as soon as possible to drive up their war exhaustion and also to get the more war score early on and to get their enthusiasm down. And we are almost capped with our diplo points. So I guess we'll take these techs, and that's good. That's golden. Although I guess we kind of need some points to core some land if we're going to take some of France. I mean, we don't have any. Oh, that's nasty. Local defensiveness. But that's only for... I don't care about that. So we do need some admin points if we are going to be taking some land of France, which we might do. I think it could be a good idea to take a tiny bit of land. Land's always good, right? We could take like Narbonne and Dauphin. And they are in the Genoa node, so I think they could be a good thing to take of our French friends. Although I suppose France won't see as much of a friend after a while. But it always just feels good to beat up on France, you know, the big blue blob. Especially now, since things could have gone terribly wrong for us earlier when the coalition was huge and France was in it. We got really lucky with Firenze being the war leader. When we beat basically France and half of the HRE and whatnot, that was a terrible situation we were in, and we got really lucky with getting out from it in one piece and getting a long enough truce timer so that our aggressive expansion went down enough and they just couldn't form up anymore. And now we can take care of France. And that's big. And we have Castile as our friend and Austria as our friend. So we pretty much have the two more like this coalition that we have, the Spain, meaning Castile and Aragon, Austria and the little tiny papal state. I think we can be considered the together. I think we are really strong and probably one of the most strongest alliances there is in the game, if not the strongest, and we probably are the strongest alliance in the game right now. And let's go beat up France again, if we can get to them quickly enough. Oh, they are actually coming to fight us, are they? I guess they are. Alright then, let's go reinforce that fight. Silly France. You really think you can beat me, do you? Well, you can always try. And we have one Ragrig. What's it called? Rargi. I don't know. I have no idea how to pronounce that province. And yeah, I think we are going to drive up their war exhaustion, and we are just going to make France pay for their atrocities atrocities they have committed against us in the past, which are many, beyond counting. Well, if your people are staying there, then I guess I'll move. I don't want to suffer that attrition. That's just nasty, that's just stupid. Let's take Maine and Anjou. And I guess we can even start to split these two up. And let's send these to Normandy. And get those siege timers working. Seems pretty good. Actually, I think we could even split this one further and send one to Armor, and yeah, I think this could work out just fine. And we might even make France beat out some countries while we are at it. Let's send our missionary to work. Like Brittany and Guyenne over here. Guyenne and maybe Toulon. Maybe Toulon would be better. I don't know. Which would be better? Which is bigger? I guess Guyenne is much bigger than Toulon. So maybe we will make them release Guyenne. Maybe, perhaps, maybe, perhaps, perhaps, maybe. But for now, let's just enjoy this sight. France being decimated. It's always a pretty sight. It's always a beautiful, beautiful thing to be witnessing. And also, I guess we could separate PSU out for a province or two. Naples, Venice, that doesn't matter. I guess that's enough. We'll take that and we'll get war reparations, and I guess you will do that and that, and that's fine. Beautiful. Let's start coring these right away. Actually, I guess I can't core this one, but oh well. Oh well. It'll be fine, it'll be fine. I guess taking the atom index so early was kind of a mistake. But we did need to take it anyway at some point because we need that new idea group, which I think should be religious, though we are really not making many admin points right now. We have military focus for 4 more years, and our Pope just sucks in admin points, but he's decently good though, so I didn't really want to make him into a leader just yet anyway. We might make him into a leader if we really are in dire need of admin points, and we kind of are. Let's pump up the speed now that we are just sieging. I guess if you are going over there, then I will go over here. How does that sound, Castile? I think that sounds just fine. You might not like that if I don't give you that. You might not like it. But I don't think I can give it to you in this war. I'm just too busy getting all of that stuff done, you know? It's just not going to happen, man. And that's occupied by Austria. And that's occupied by Austria. This one's occupied by Austria. I guess we are just going to have to piss some people off by not giving them their lands, their claims. At least they're not cores, so that's something. Something to consider. Something to think about. Let's send them here. Actually, let's not. Let's send them to... I don't know. Let's just send them over here then. I mean, that's going to be sieged. And let's send you to Provence. And pretty much I think this is going to be like full occupation pretty soon. And we have call for peace. How is our war exhaustion? It's getting up. It's starting to get up. True enough. But I think we can wait a tiny bit more. How is our aggressive expansion? Well, it's barely existent, except maybe here with Venice. But otherwise, it's barely existent. February, March. Well, let's see what we can take. We could take Dauphin, Narbonne, whatever. Lyonnais. That would be really expensive to take that one. Maybe we take these two, and then make you release Burgundy. That's too much. Brittany, Dauphin, Guyenne. Releasing Guyenne could be actually better than taking any of this land. Of course, they are not going to like that. So, I didn't really want to give you these lands though. You know, Austria doesn't even want that, so... if I release Guyenne... Hainaut, Guyenne... That could be good for us. I mean, it's going to make France a lot more easier to fight, and it won't cause us to get any more aggressive expansion, and we can just eat Guyenne instead of eating France. So I think we'll do that. We'll release Guyenne, and just in the next war we can take some land of France, but that's going to be soft Castile, I guess. I don't really care. I'm going to do it, and there's nothing you can do about it. So you just have to deal with it, Castile. I mean, you're a good friend, but there are some things that need to be done, and one of those things is to decimate France. And on that note, I think we are going to start fabricating claim on Guyenne right away, because I think we are going to be taking some land of Guyenne as soon as possible. No, I don't think that's a good idea. And yes, I hate you, stupid center of Reformation. You stink. You stink so bad and much. And it's horrid. The stench is just so bad. But yeah, I think that was a fairly good war. I guess we could improve relations with England in case they ever decide to become friends with us. And Castile kind of dislikes that we didn't give them stuff, but it'll go down. It will go down. And oh, that's nice. The counter-reformation is happening. Sadly, we can't do anything about it, though. So I guess we'll take that one because we are going to have some heretics running about, and that should pump it up to 0. The tolerance. There is no tolerance malice, so I think that's pretty good. Sure, Venice, you're gonna come here. But yeah, I think we will attack Guyenne as soon as we can. That's going to be the first thing we do. Take Guyenne's stuff. I hate you so much, stupid Reformation. This is going to be so nasty. I'm telling you. Just so nasty. Let's see. We can take Peter. Oh yeah, Schweizreiter and the Petro. Makes me think about some Mexican man. Petro, named Petro. Pedero. Whatever, you know. Stuff. Let's rival France. Let's do it. France, we are forever done with you. Just saying. Oh yeah, we had to core this place here. And also because we didn't really have the admin points to core everything anyway, so we are making a shit ton of money, so our ideas, concerning our ideas, I don't think we should go with trade or anything that actually makes money, like economic or trade. It should be like something else. Religious is something we should maybe take. Diplomatic could be good as well. Maritime, maybe. Influential, we don't have any vessels. And then there is lots of military ideas that could be very good for us. Also, innovative could be also quite good for us, except that I think it got a little bit of nerfed. I think it got nerfed when it doesn't do that army tradition decay rate slow. I remember it had like -2% army and navy tradition decay rate, and that was, I think, a really strong thing to have, and now it doesn't have that anymore. Instead it has like, I think it's this resilient state, and that's just stupid. Or is it this admin possible advisors? That's also a bit meh. Not that good, not that interesting. Hopefully we can get a admin focus soon. Also, this Pope's not bad. He's truly average. I mean, that's 9 points total. So. We have our claim on Guyenne, so we could go to war right now. Except we have a truce, so we can't go to war for a... Oh god, for 4 years we can't go to war with them. Well, 4 years time to... time to kind of like get our manpower back up, because that was a rather manpower costly war. But what do you expect when you're fighting against France? And I think I will build these courthouses nearby here, because I'm fairly certain that the center of Reformation is going to convert more of my land. See, they are converting more of my land into shit Protestant reformed, and that kind of, these courthouses can kind of negate some of that problem with these provinces being reformed, but there won't be any unrest because there is a courthouse and all that other stuff. still we do have to do something about that. Luckily our what's it called? Don't we even have religious unity is fine. It's decently fine. There is no big problems with it yet. But we do have to go kill Milan pretty soon. Milan is the one causing problems, Lombardia as well as Savoy. So once we get rid of these, oh my god, there is three centers of reformations here. So we have to actually get all of these three to get rid of the problem, and that's going to be really hard. But let's start by fabricating a claim on Milan, and let's just start eating it up. And eventually we can go to Lombardia, which is actually 17 base stacks. Look at that. That's crazy. That's just crazy. But I do have to go and take a break now, so thanks for watching. If you liked the video, then please do click the like button and subscribe. It would really help out quite a lot with my new channel, and I would really appreciate it. I hope I see you in the next video. Bye bye.